this monitor has got to be the best one I've ever used, especially for Counter-Strike. Like, I know this is not at all the normal type of video I make, but you guys need to see how awesome this thing is. About a month and a half ago, MSI reached out to me wanting to send out their brand new MAG272QP QD-OLED X50 gaming monitor. And considering I was currently using a curved LCD monitor from Asus, which is still good, don't get me wrong, but it also has its limitations, I was like, yes, please, this will be the best monitor I've ever had. Fast forward like 2 days and it arrives. And obviously I got to unboxing it right away because this thing is an absolute beast. It's got a 1440p 27-inch panel with a 500 Hz refresh rate. It's also got OLED Care 2.0, a custom heatsink, and it's a VISA certified HDR display that can display over 1 billion colors with a contrast ratio of 1,500,000 to 1. Like, the specs on this thing are nuts. Setup wise, it was incredibly easy. Everything slides out of the box all in one big styrofoam piece, and in that you've then got the monitor itself, the vertical support for it, and then the base for the vertical support, which you can put together without using any tools at all. Of course, it also comes with its power cable and some basic paperwork and instructions, but you do also get a high-speed DisplayPort cable if you need as well. As for the stand, it's got lots of ability to move, from being able to tilt both up and down as well as side to side, and you can even run it vertical if you wanted to. For me, I'll be using it in place of my main monitor, so I swapped it out with that one, and now that I've been using it for quite a while, I can comfortably give my best review of it. The bezels are small, its profile is sleek, the colors and the contrast are just a night and day difference over anything that I've used before, and it's amazing for basically anything you want to do. For me, between video editing and playing FPS games, the majority of what I do, it makes all of it super enjoyable. For games where having a high FPS and a high refresh rate really matters, like for CS2 for example, as long as you can push 500 frames per second, this monitor will show each and every one of them, and it can even sometimes give you an advantage in games if your reaction time is quick enough. Because think about it, with 500 Hz, you're going to be seeing things before other people do with their, I don't know, maybe 144 Hz monitors, maybe even 240 if they're special enough. Of course too, the game looks outstanding, being nice and bright with really solid colors, even though Counter-Strike 2 isn't a very saturated game by default. But even if you're not gaming all the time, for productivity, this monitor panel is great for professional color grading or anything along that line. I've made all of my shorts with this thing lately, as well as some other personal projects, and it's been so nice not having that what feels like a gray film on your normal LCD and LED monitors. Can't forget too, when you're just chilling, maybe watching some YouTube or a movie, bro, it makes everything look so good. Like, I've been rewatching a lot of movies and TV shows and whatnot on this panel because it blows me away with how much better they all look. Now, as for what comes built into the monitor, you do get this really awesome menu here that you can pull up and control with the buttons right behind the MSI logo. It will give you access to all the normal things you might want to tweak, like colors and brightness and whatnot, but you also get things like a built-in monitor crosshair with multiple different styles, and you can turn on an optic scope, which is basically like a magnifier on screen if that's something you want to try. There's also a whole area dedicated to OLED safety and keeping your monitor in good conditions, which is kind of nice because I didn't realize this, but there's a lot of things that can cause OLED panels to go bad really easily, and this kind of prevents that. To make things easiest, I just personally left everything at the default settings, but it's really cool to see that they have this. Overall though, at the end of the day, if you were to ask me, is this monitor worth the money? Without a doubt, I would say 100% yes. This thing is absolutely amazing for what you're getting, and I can't say I even have one complaint with it. Like, this thing is just out of this world. Anyways though, that's about it for this review. This monitor is absolutely amazing, and if you're looking for a new one, I would highly recommend this one. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to check it out. Huge thanks to MSI as well for being willing to send this over and give me a chance to do a video like this. Hopefully y'all have made it this far and will drop a like. Also too, let me know in the comments what you think and if you would watch more videos like this from me. With all that said though, that wraps up this video. If you guys did make it this far, definitely make sure you guys drop a like, and of course subscribe if you're new. And now whatever video is showing on your screen, the YouTube algorithm thinks you might like, so do me a favor and go check it out.